skip ahead if you just want to see the reaction. I got some things to say. Now, I've been very critical of Russell Wilson basically the entire season, and Steelers fans have really hated me for it and really been just in my comments writing my dick, just angry at me because they don't know ball. They don't know Russell Wilson as well as I do. So it has been very funny to witness the downfall of this offense and this team because of Russell Wilson, and watching all the Steelers fans realize it in real time. So after recording this reaction, I actually went to the Steelers fan subreddit just to see what everyone was saying, and my god, the amount of people, the sheer amount of Steelers fans now acknowledging everything that I said, everything that they got mad at me for saying, just in my comments, insulting me every way possible. You're just a hater, you don't know ball, you don't know what you're talking about, Lil Bro doesn't know his team, you're a crybaby, Denver's defense just sucked, your offense sucked, Sean Payton doesn't know how to coach, all this stuff. Russell Wilson makes us a Super Bowl contender, Russ actually knows ball, he actually shapes an offense, he's able to throw, he's able to ball out, all this stuff. And then suddenly, all the criticisms that I said that they got mad at me for, saying all of this stuff I'm seeing here. He has no pocket presence, just step up in the pocket. Mahomes gets pressured plenty and he actually has elite pocket presence to move around. Russ looks like his legs are stuck in cement blocks when he has to move. That's the reason Sean Payton got so annoyed and hated his guts. Dude would not work the pocket, he just panics and stops going through his progressions. No pocket presence at all, bro. He doesn't even flinch. O-line is straight trash. Every team Wilson plays on, people say the O-line is bad. Again, true, I said this. Steelers fans will blame anybody else. It's always blame everyone but Russ, especially the O-line, because he creates his own sacks, right? We had a top 7 O-line in Denver last season. PFF ranked it top 7. And here we go again. Steelers fans don't realize it. This team is literally garbage. Wow, transformed the offense? Pretty sure this is what you guys were saying last year about Kenny Pickett. Wilson is a pussy. Honestly, I want Fields back at this point. What did I say? Fields is a better option. Everyone got mad at me for saying that too. Justin Fields next week. Frauds, not playoff contenders. What happened to Super Bowl contenders? Arthur Smith bad. Russ regressing hard. Tackles regressing hard. Defense playing extremely undisciplined. We are a shit show right now. I will agree about Russ regressing hard, obviously, but, well, not even regressing, because he wasn't good in the first place. He just went from playing terrible teams and terrible defenses to actually competitive defenses, actually good defenses. Suddenly all those flaws come out. But I will agree about the defense. They looked really bad this game. But all this about the tackles progressing hard and Arthur Smith being bad, no. Wilson looked like dog shit within the first few minutes of the game. Screw the division, rest next week and get focused on the playoffs. My concern is quarterback. Where is Fields? Russ is not the answer next year. Sorry. If we could hold on to the ball, problems would be solved. And here they are talking about George Pickens. Unpopular take, but I say trade him. Everyone knows how great he is and can be, but he still also isn't keeping his emotions under control. And he gets a reply, I'm okay to trade anybody, to be honest, because we aren't winning a Super Bowl with this quarterback situation. I thought you were Super Bowl contenders, guys. George Pickens is right to be mad. Russ is painfully average. Stop denying it. There is nothing exciting about his game. He has 1 or 2 dimes to Pickens each game, but that's it. Most of his games early on were won by a defense that either bailed him out or gave him short yardage drives. Now that the defense is bad, he cannot sustain long drives and is being reckless. If he gets re-signed, we will see more years of mid-table irrelevance. Russ was a better option from Fields, but you people were glazing Russ way too hard. He is just average. The red zone turnovers are what's really bothering me about him, and it's something a vet should be better with. This is 100% the Russ experience in Denver. Great moonball, zero pocket awareness, constant checkdowns, fumbles after making contact with the light breeze. His box score will usually look fine, but if you watch the game, you know that he left points on the board. Exactly what I said. If you look at the stats, it looks good, right? But the play is terrible. That's why you have to actually watch the games. This is what I said multiple times. That's what a lot of people said about Russ. He'll play garbage the entire game, and then in the fourth quarter, when it's already over, he'll start putting up touchdowns. It's like, it doesn't matter then. But of course, the stats look good when you just look at stats, which don't tell half the story. Yeah, suddenly a terrible quarterback's gonna look good, guys. This is what we try to tell you. It goes on to say, edit, forgot to mention he makes the O-line look worse. Again, what I said. The Broncos downgraded at center from last year to this year, and yet they're giving up significantly fewer sacks. And we have the 3rd youngest team in the NFL with a lot of rookies. Shit, if he'd take the check down more of these last 3 games, would have been more competitive. Najee and Warren are great after the catchbacks. The Ravens assistant on Hard Knocks nailed it. It's all layups and 3-pointers with him. We don't have to worry about the mid-range game. Still throws a decent ball, just has an absolutely shit O-line. You can't blame the O-line. He holds the ball too long. He misses open receivers continuously. He doesn't throw the ball away. He is slow to move out of the pocket. He drops back too deep. He's not the major problem. Smith's dog shit scheme is, but he's a big part of it. If you are being told time and time again to throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage or toss it back to Najee Harris, say no. I'd far rather we have Fields on this team. At least that lad can wiggle. Average is being kind. The standard is being mediocre. Let him move on after the season. Russ is pretty much washed. Don't offer him a contract at any price. He'll set the team back years. Still wish we would have let Fields in. I don't know that he's the future, but I know it ain't Russ. It's my biggest worry about signing him. We'll do it because we don't have a better option. But the problem is that we're limping along with another aging quarterback who just has enough to not be terrible, but not enough to really be elite anymore. We've watched this entire show already. We know how it ends. He's not Peyton Manning on his last legs, and our defense isn't that absurdly stout Broncos unit. We'll end up burning through what time remains to the defensive stars, and then the wheels will fall off, and finally we'll wonder why we didn't tear it all down sooner and get it over with. Suddenly, he doesn't sound like he's transforming your offense. You guys sound really frustrated. Is everything okay? I thought we just didn't know how to use him. You are using him, right? He holds the ball way too fucking long. Big Ben had 10 times the talent on his team and he still got the ball out twice as fast. If they bring him back next year, it's going to be really stupid. He doesn't give you the upside or potential that Fields does. They're just wasting time with Wilson. Russ is done. One and done. Move on. Wasn't the guy, isn't the guy, won't be the guy. Thought he was the guy. I thought Denver was just terrible and didn't know how to use him. He played well when he got the job. You could see a huge difference between him and Fields with the reads he was making and the accuracy. That hasn't been around for this losing streak. It's because you guys are playing good defenses now, guys. He looks bad. That red zone interception was an absolutely terrible read. It was like he was just giving up. He's worse than average. He sucks in my book. Old. No, he's not average. He's well below average. Great rushing performance from the running backs and we scored 10 points. The amount of Steelers fans that thought he was prime 2015 Russ is alarming. He throws a couple times and suddenly everyone thinks he's Seahawks Russ. I saw this coming from a mile out. The entire Steeler operation is average. They've settled for mediocrity the last 10 years. The owner's average, the GM, the head coach, the coordinators, the offense and the defense, along with the skill position players. The issue is no internal folks see this or want to make a change. I thought Russ did make a change to the offense. Nah, he sucks. 100% agree. Sam Darnold, he's a disgrace to average. Get him the fuck out of here. Way too many people were glazing him on this subreddit. Yeah, he's an average NFL quarterback. It's a massive upgrade for what we've had, but he's not going to propel us past Lamar and Mahomes. Thought you guys were Super Bowl contenders now. Right now, our biggest concern should be the defense. The offense is justifiably average, given money, age, injuries, etc. I thought he transformed it. I'd dare even say Russ is below average, but I might be suffering from a serious form of post-loss irrational rage. His best years left behind in Seattle. Really? So Denver just misused him, but his best years were left behind in Seattle. Okay. So tell me again what we were supposed to do with him? You guys were blaming us pretty hard. I just need less sacks. Throw it away. Ass. He's not the answer. Please only re-sign him if you plan on drafting a quarterback. As hard as this is to say, we should have went after Flacco. So glad I didn't ask for his jersey for Christmas. I think Russ holds the ball too long, looking for a home run downfield. Correct. However, his salary is the reason he's here. If he's here next year, it should come at a low price. If we give him Baker money, then we are in for another disappointing season. The only reason to keep him around is so you can have a mid-tier quarterback at a good value so you can pay the pieces around him to make him better. Damn, I thought Russ was the Super Bowl quarterback. I thought he was really, really good. We cannot offer him a 2 or 3 year deal. Mr. Limited. It's hard for me to admit, but I think you're right. His best days are behind him. He's cost the team the last 3 weeks with stupid plays. He's washed up. That's what happens when you go against a good defense. I pray for Russ never to enter the Hall of Fame. I came here and told you all that when we signed him. So there were some Steelers fans in the know. Okay. At this point, Russ is nothing more than an older, shorter version of Kenny Pickett. Transformed the offense. Someone beamed the Broncos alternate universe Russ into the game. I hate to break it to you, but that's not the Broncos Russ. That's just Russ. We were doing everything we could with him, but yeah, we just weren't using him correctly, right? He looks uncomfortable in the pocket. He can't see over the line. The blatant turnovers are just a nail in the coffin. He's not the long-term answer. Hoping they do not break the bank and give him a long-term deal. Why wouldn't you? He's such a good quarterback. You guys just don't know how to use him. Love him, but he needs to split time as a quarterback. Let Justin try to be dynamic. It's almost like Justin Fields is a better option. This is after the game. Well, that sucked. Terrible game to watch. I've lost my patience for Wilson. Give Fields a real shot. Wilson is too old and holds the ball too long. Fumbles when he runs. He's not the future, and the Steelers definitely shouldn't waste money bringing him back. From the beginning, I always said Fields has more room to grow, and if he sucks, at least we tank. Russ is so average and will get us nowhere. It's crazy how much glazing Russ was getting. I agree. Fields is the better option. And looking at the Ravens win over the Texans on Christmas, that's how you win the division on Christmas. If we go 0-5 to finish the season, you can't sign Russ, right? I don't see us winning against the Bengals or in the first round of the playoffs. When that happens, all the conversations about signing Wilson to another contract become moot, I hope. Agree, he's been careless with the ball the last several weeks. The O-line is sucked, but it's on Russ. If he doesn't turn it around, I wouldn't pay more than a 1-year deal. You shouldn't sign him, but if TJ and Cam want it, then let them get paid what they deserve. I sure as fuck hope not. Man, that would be a huge waste of money and years. You compare that to all the comments, all the hate comments on my video, and the Jets reaction for saying exactly all of those things multiple times, trying to say it from experience that you guys don't realize you're dealing with a shitty quarterback. Like, just the pure contrast, and then them eventually repeating exactly what I said from the very beginning. It turns out I am the only one cursed with knowledge. It's kind of what happens when you actually watch the games. Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Richard West. I'm a Broncos fan, obviously. Today we have a very exciting matchup because I've been on my Russell Wilson criticism train. Steelers fans have been hating me for it. Simp-ass Broncos fans that still love to, you know, dick ride Russell Wilson have been hating me for it. Whatever, regardless. Basically, everything that I've been saying has been coming true, which is, you know, at its core, Russell Wilson cannot win against good defenses. That's basically what I believe is going to happen here. It was really, really hard on Christmas Day not to watch this live when it was happening, but like I needed to make this video, and I guarantee you, I would be surprised if he puts up a touchdown here. We'll see it. We will see it.
It'll be the combination of Wharton and
here we go. Starting off with Wilson.
On third down, Wilson.
Oh my God.
Wilson goes down.
Okay, they recovered it, it looks like. Damn, fumbling it already. Holy shit. This is going to be a good game. I can feel it. This would have been a great Christmas present. I guess it still is, just late. Here we go. It's the only time I'll ever root for the Chiefs. Cheer on the Chiefs. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Let's go, Kansas City.
He's got it.
Hey, you guys are welcome for Pacheco, by the way. He's been doing real good over there.
They are inside the 30 with a new set of downs to work with.
Pacheco, what the fuck? P. Ryan, dumbass. You're welcome for P. Ryan. He's been doing good over there. Pacheco's been doing, obviously, but yeah, it was one of those things where we just had way too many running backs, so we just had to get rid of some guys. Like, if I could, you know, in a perfect world, we don't get rid of him. I would love to just keep 7 running backs, honestly.
If somebody does, it's man. From the gun, Mahomes out of the pocket. He's got the wheels.
Nice. Okay.
Veers out of bounds on first down for Kansas City. Chased down by Keanu Benton. Excellent symmetry. Exactly.
Here's a touchdown drive. Yurt. Pile on. Nice.
Touchdown,
I gotta
Chiefs.
drink this before it gets cold.
Xavier Worthy gets the Christmas scoring started. Looking at a 48-yard extra point.
Oh. Ooh. Hey, not his fault. I don't really, unless he misses like again and again and again. Like, I haven't been watching their games like that, but if you didn't know, Pittsburgh's stadium is just like that. It has like a funnel from like the wind outside the stadium, and on a Christmas day like this, I imagine there's at least a breeze, and it like channels it coming through the field goal thing. So
fourth straight year doing it. And Harris hits the edge.
So much easier to throw that shit.
Jaylen Warren
or kick that shit wrong.
Mike Tomlin told us he has been trending upward.
See something, Russ. Come on now.
Gets out of the pocket. Look out. Wilson didn't feel the pressure from
starting off with a sack already, bro.
Bang bang play. Karlaftis thought he had the sack. Wilson tried to release at the last moment.
Thought he had the sack. No, that was a sack.
Didn't feel the pressure from Carles. Wilson gets out of the pocket.
Yeah, his knee's down.
Look out. Wilson didn't
That's
feel
a sack.
the pressure from Karlaftis.
Well, we're gonna see how many he has this game. I don't. He's been having like at least 3 a game. I feel like maybe 4.
Phenomenal player in his own right. It's a great point. It's a loss of 10. It's the 8th sack of the year. Karlaftis. Wilson too high. He skied it over George Pickens, and the Kansas City secondary holds up with Trent McDuffie. Early push.
Oh, 4 and 18. What the hell is?
Just thought feel the pressure sack. Karlaftis. It was a bang bang. Wilson didn't.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's a loss of 10. It's the 8th sack of the year, Carl. And the Kansas, they go empty
Yep.
here.
That's gonna happen. He's gonna lose you yardage and then, you know, 3 and out.
Shovels it on a float.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Mahomes shovels it on a float.
Okay, you can say Mahomey all you want. That was a great receiver play.
Shovels it on a float.
I mean, it was cool that he got enough juice on it to get it over the head of the Steelers defender, but that was like, that's dead if he doesn't make that play there.
It's caught with a flag down.
What's this flag?
Excuse me.
Yep, Piron. That's what I'm saying.
Tell your team something before the game. What's your message to yourself? He said, just be me. And that's Patrick Mahomes doing him.
What the fuck is he talking about? Who is Patrick Mahomes doing? Oh! Almost in the red zone. Come on.
Worthy in motion.
It's like man coverage.
Mahomes rifles.
Oh! Yo, who is this Watson, dude? Great stuff. What did he say? Did he say good fucking boy? What the fuck? The hell is happening in Kansas City?
Alex Smith was the starter. Mahomes was
Come on.
Wilson
Up top.
And oh, he got it. See, I feel like when people think of Russell Wilson, they just think of those plays, not realizing that those plays are like 1% of every game. Like, I guarantee you, that's the only time that's gonna happen this whole game. People say Russell Wilson's good. It's like, if he's gonna get sacked 4 times in a game, possibly throw 1 interception, and then fumble once or twice, fail to read a defense all 4 quarters, not put up touchdowns until the 4th quarter, and you're just getting carried by your running back room and special teams and your defense trying to create opportunities. But yeah, he throws a deep ball every once in a while to the best receiver on the team, who makes it a good play by catching it despite all the contact on him from the corner. It's like that's what we're clapping it up for. Like, that makes you a good quarterback. You can't do anything that a quarterback needs to do, but you can have a deep throw. Like, anybody can do that.
Gave him a chance to catch the rock.
41-yard reception.
Big run.
Nice, yep. There's that running back room at it again. I'm pretty sure I said preseason when Russ was playing. I literally said, Steelers fans, pay attention if Arthur Smith starts running in these crucial downs more and more and more. Just think, like, you know, take note of that. What is that telling you? Sure enough, like, you compare the games lately against actual defenses to the games against the Jets and the Giants, where he's
Wilson now shifting is Warren.
Throwing more.
Wilson
Getting those passing touchdowns. Oh! Oh my god. Let's see it again. There's that Chiefs defense defensing. And also just Wilson throwing horrible fucking balls. What the fuck are you doing? The hell was that? Just launches it straight, you know, into almost triple coverage there. I mean, what the fuck are you thinking? Great job just taking the knee. A lot of receivers don't do that for some reason. Alright, let's see Mahomes. Let's see Mahomes. Oh! Oh! Fuck. Incomplete. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Hey, you guys are up 13 right now. 13-0. I like this. I like this.
Wilson delivers on the sideline, catch made by
first down.
and he slips through for a
The only
first
type of
down.
normal passes he can make are to Pickens, bro. Swear to God, Pickens makes him look so good.
Ahead of steam, he's got a first down.
Pickens can make, a guy like Pickens can make anybody look good, honestly.
Talented people, the info they
A guy like Mahomes, he's throwing to anybody, anyone and anybody.
need to be successful. Don't waste their time trying to stir emotions. On the money to Freiermuth. Steelers on the move.
And plenty of time in the pocket. Offensive line giving Russ plenty.
Back to the ground.
There's a run.
Warren hard cut.
Yeah, there's first down. Like, to get any sort of, like, good field position, like, they rely on the run game so heavily. And again, that's Arthur Smith's offense. Like, he just loves to run it. But it's also, like I said in the last video, just out of necessity.
Wilson, quick release. Freiermuth perfectly placed. First and goal.
Because he just can't.
Fake it.
Nope. They didn't listen.
Wilson to the outside.
Oh.
Can he get there? And he gets there.
Bro, you gotta push him out of bounds there, honestly. That's kind of crazy. You missed the push. Holy fuck. What a doofus.
Touchdown, Steelers.
coaches with, so it's a tough one to deal with. He honestly said that bothered him more than the ankle.
Nice.
3rd and 6.
Oh,
Hooks up with
he had
Worthy for the
more in
first
him.
down
If
to
he hadn't
quiet
lost
the
his
crowd.
balance, you could tell.
But both
Everybody's
sides-
banged
At least
up.
he
You're
fought
right, at
for
this
it.
point in the season.
Here we go.
Good
1st and
point.
10.
Mahomes step and throw.
There's one.
And floats it for a completion to Brown.
Nice.
Pacheco remains in there.
Let's go.
Mahomes,
Up.
pump again.
Up.
Shovel.
Oh.
Mahomes, pump again. Shovel.
That's nice. That's all you need, bro. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I've said it a million times. These simple plays.
Oh my.
Caught. Kelsey.
Simple, quick pass. Just get that ball out. Stuff like that scratches an itch in my brain. That is so satisfying.
In there, short
That's
yardage
awesome.
situation. Mahomes
Got him.
wants to
Grab it.
throw
He's had
it,
multiple
and he
passes
does
like
to
that where it's just
Kelsey.
like right in front of him, just to get it past the
Kelsey
line.
works his way
Love it.
inside the 15 with a penalty marker down at the 37.
Offense, number 74. A 10-yard penalty, replay, 4th down.
Any Chiefs fans watching this, yeah, if you are, let me know. Is like, has it just been the highlights, or is Kelsey just like really limited in how he's used in these games this season? Because I think his age is getting to him, and they're kind of acknowledging it because they really just have him doing these simple, like just sticking around, like close to where Mahomes is.
Chiefs crowd the line.
In an emergency, I don't think he's even on every play,
Step up and run.
That's what we want to
or
see.
most plays,
Gets the first
from
down.
what I see.
3rd and long
Rare
for
rushing
Wilson.
play
The Steelers, a
from
minute
Russ.
17 to go, first down. In the pocket. Wilson.
Here we go.
Deep ball. Oh! Knocked up in the air. Incomplete. Joshua Williams gets a piece. To go, first down. In the pocket. Wilson. Deep ball.
Again, into double coverage.
Oh! Knocked up in the air. Incomplete. Joshua
Not reading it
Williams
correctly. And another deep ball, not to Pickens. It doesn't work.
Feed off of one another. So we need a little splash to get us going, and it should help with some of that fluidity.
Defensively, Mahomes is getting the ball out quick. Had to get some more pressure on him.
Pacheco remains in there.
All right, good interview.
Rush coming.
Nice.
Caught by
There we go.
Worthy.
Still in.
Nice fake, and
Right,
Worthy is out of
right out.
bounds.
Okay, cool.
The timing on that had to be precise.
Beautiful throw by Patrick Mahomes.
And this feels more
Xavier
like
Worthy.
the KC offense we saw in the opening quarter. Mahomes.
I don't know how the fuck Worthy fell so far. I really don't.
With a strong throw, and
He was like the
it's
main
former
receiver that I was
Steeler,
looking at. Everyone's talking about
Juju
neighbors and all this stuff. Who cares,
3rd and
bro?
10 at the 13-yard line for Mahomes.
Xavier
and the
Worthy
Chiefs.
was the
T-Ryan
steal
in there.
in wide receivers.
Mahomes. Incomplete.
Damn, what the fuck was that?
Brewster. 3rd and 10 at the 13-yard line for Mahomes and the Chiefs. P-Ryan in there. Mahomes.
Is it tipped?
Complete. Ball didn't
fuck
come
was
out
that?
cleanly.
I already have to heat up my coffee. This is pissing me off, bro.
Back in action now.
All right,
The 32-yard
there's some
is good.
confidence
Steelers
booster.
average 5.4 yards per rush.
Extend that lead. I like that.
Here in the second half. It's open.
And a first
Calvin
down.
Austin.
It's also like people try and hype up Russ, and he only has one good receiver. Calvin Austin has been great this whole season, dude. I don't want to fucking hear it. He's been great since, like, he made Kenny Pickett look good. Some of his receptions, dude.
Wilson, pump. Wilson
His legs.
gets out of there for the first down.
Wow.
Slides
Damn,
down
another
inside the 45.
Rushing play for a
Wilson does
first
have
down.
28 yards rushing. He's 13 of 19, 100.
See, he knows he's getting sacked so much more, and it's bothering him.
Through the air. He floats it up. Caught by Warren.
For whatever reason, that Chiefs rushing defense is not stopping him, which is, like, crazy.
Warren bounces off a tackler.
Look at how many guys it
Reed
took to
is
take him
back in there for
down.
KC.
Like, come on
This
now.
is a 3rd and 5. Wilson under pressure.
Oh, here's
Wilson
another one.
trying to have it. Absorbs the
Oh,
sack.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I
Kansas
like
City
seeing that.
Gets there with Tershawn Wharton. It's a 36-yarder.
Come on, Boswell. That's also that whole thing with the stadium and the wind coming in through the field goal and like swaying that. Like, that's why Boswell's so good. Also,
Nails it.
he trains in that stadium with that happening.
2nd and 14 now. KC moving in the wrong direction. Pump and throw.
Nice.
It's caught.
Ooh, that was
KC
like
moving in the wrong direction.
threading the needle, bro.
Pump and throw.
Awesome.
It's caught. Hollywood Brown First
On
down.
2nd and 14 too. It's
Second
good for
down
like
and 5. Mahomes has talked at great
love a
length
good
about
bowl to
that
play like
number
that
one
there.
seed, what it would mean for this team.
Ooh.
Mahomes lays it out there perfectly.
Holy
for Brown.
shit.
Steelers believe it's incomplete.
I think that was a completion, but
What it would mean
that
for
was
this team.
crazy.
Mahomes lays it out there
Yeah, that's
perfectly
complete.
for Brown. Steelers believe it's incomplete. In the
Steelers believe that Russ is a good quarterback. I don't want to hear it.
Yep. 16-10, Kansas City in front. Mahomes
Nice, wide open.
Kelsey.
See, that's what I mean. Like, Kelsey's like,
As if he was gonna
he's just been there like when he needs him this season.
It's incomplete.
Not like just to make those, like, last year was the splash play season with him and Kelsey. This year it's slowed down.
Yep. 16-10, Kansas City in front.
You know, like, look at that pressure coming in.
In the record books, it's done. Yep. 16-10, Kansas City in front. Mahomes wide open.
Right out.
Kelsey fakes it as if he was going to toss it backwards and get some extra.
Did he? I didn't even see that.
16-10, Kansas City in front. Mahomes wide open. Kelsey fakes it as if he was going to toss it backwards
That's
and get
funny.
some extra yards inside the 25 and his historic career.
Hey, if he retires after this season, is he really just trying to stick it out to see if they three-peat? Does he stick around if they don't? I mean, they will because, you know,
First down throw.
they're paying them to get them a three-peat, but
Ducks out of bounds inside the 15.
I think he retires after that, probably.
Hit the bubble screen
Once
for
the
11 yards.
Super
Mahomes
Bowl win is bought.
feeds it. Kelsey
Pitch and catch.
rumbles to the 6. Peyton Wilson. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Give it to him. Hunt running hard. Cuts it inside for the touchdown. Kareem Hunt. Physical runner. Kansas City adds to its lead to
Okay.
open up the 4th.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that stark difference, man.
The backfield. Give it to him. Hunt running hard.
Damn.
Cuts it in.
Both of these defenses are just not up to par right now. I don't know what's going on. How do you not stop a play like that if you're the Steelers defense?
Kareem Hunt.
Shit, dude.
Physical runner. Kansas City adds to its lead to open up the 4th. Trying to get that point back and take a 24-10 lead. Mahomes, 2-point conversion.
Yeah, just run. Just run. Just run.
Buying time. Drifting. Tossing. Up in the air. And picked off. Corey Trice.
Damn. Hate to see that.
2nd and 10.
That's what happens when you just throw it up there, though.
Wilson gets devoured.
I can't make this shit up, dude. He's just so bad. I had people in my comments saying, "Thank you, Broncos fans, for paying his check." You're welcome. You're fucking welcome, buddy.
3rd and 15.
This is what you got.
Wilson in the pocket.
And he's not, they're not even on, he's not even on like a multi-year contract. He's not even on 2 years. Neither is Justin Fields. These guys are on 1-year contracts doing this shit. So you got a decision to make. You're welcome, bro.
In trouble again.
All this to be first-round
Out left to the
exits most
outside.
likely
Flyer
again.
move. Makes a move upfield, loses the ball at the
Oh!
end of the play. Kansas City jumps on top of it.
my god.
Knocked free by McDuffie.
Oh
And
my
Bolt
god.
Gets there. Mahomes is 25
Where's that
of
Steelers hype
31,
now that you're going against a good
274 yards,
defense?
2 touchdowns,
Where is
second
it?
throw, completion made.
Where is it?
Kelsey upfield.
What plays is Russell
Kelsey
Wilson
hit
making?
from behind and he's inside the
We haven't seen a Steelers drive in like a hot minute, dude. Like, we saw that one. He gets sacked, and then they fumble.
Uzama. And picked off.
So they pick it off.
Wilson gets devoured.
2nd and 10. Loses yardage on a sack. 3rd and 15.
Wilson in the pocket. In
Finally
trouble again.
gets it out.
Outlet
Again, almost at the line of scrimmage again. So,
to the outside. Flyer move.
tackle,
Makes a move upfield,
fumble.
loses
Tell me again how Russell Wilson transformed the offense.
the ball.
Like, sure, Kenny Pickett was awful last year. He was throwing more interceptions, but, like, you just traded that for sacks and fumbles.
At the end of the play.
So it's like, tell me
Kansas City
again
jumps on top of it.
how he transformed it, how he.
Knocked free by McDuffie.
Been saying it,
And
Fields
Bolton
is your
gets
better
there.
option. You let him develop. You actually give him a fighting chance. Fields is your option, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Mahomes is 25 of 31, 274 yards, 2 touchdowns, step and throw, completion made. Kelsey upfield. Kelsey hit
Nice.
from behind, and he's inside the
He's what?
Completion made. Kelsey upfield. Kelsey hit from behind, and he's...
Well, I tried to change it a couple times, but then I start messing up my own guys.
Mahomes out of the
he got
pocket.
Kelsey wide open.
Mahomes
Nice.
to
Bro, how do you not have...
Touchdown.
We're this late into the season. Why are we still... How are teams still letting him be wide open? What the fuck are we doing?
Chiefs.
That's crazy.
Travis
Good
Kelce
defense.
in the Pantheon.
Oh my god. Did you just...
Travis Kelce in the Pantheon.
You know you're not supposed to do that, bro. Come on now. I wish you could. I wish you could. That's why they call it the no fun league, because of shit like that. But you know you can't.
Both stayed high, clean.
Okay, it stayed.
Steelers working quickly underneath to warrant first down.
But this is
Gonna
also
get
our
fined about like $50,000 for that shit.
dismiss time. As the offense coordinator, you have to dial up the best plays that you got.
A lot of room.
Here's a big rushing play. He knows he's gonna get sacked. He knows he's gonna create his own sack by not being. So he's gotta be proactive.
Slides.
Seeing that more and more this game. Sorry, bud. It's too late.
15, batted down.
You put up a million trash drives. Fail to read a defense. It's like nothing changed. People were saying, like, he goes up against a team like the Giants, the Bengals, the Browns, some of the worst defenses, the worst teams in the league. And people were saying that the Broncos didn't know how to use him. He's being used exactly the same way that he was on the Broncos, and he's doing just as badly against actual competition now. That's what I've been fucking saying. And people said I was just a hater. Bud, I hate to break it to you. I know him more than you do, because I had to watch a whole season of this under an actual coach, right? Because Nathaniel Hackett is not worth watching a game with him as a head coach, but with Sean Payton, right, there was an actual chance. It was just Russ was dragging the whole team down, and you're seeing that now because he takes a rookie quarterback. It's like these Steelers fans said it before, I'll say it again. Talk about Sean Payton doesn't know how to be a coach. Okay, 9 wins. He took this team to like beating the Chiefs last season. Stuff like that. Beating the Raiders this season. Finally ending those losing streaks. Take a rookie quarterback and finally get this organization to a positive record. Even if we don't make the playoffs, that's a success. And he did that with the 3rd youngest team in the NFL. You see Russell Wilson go to the Steelers, have the exact same problems, doing everything that Broncos fans like me, who actually pay attention and know ball, said that he was going to do, struggling in all the ways that we said he was going to do, while we're out here thriving with a quarterback that can actually scramble and read a defense, and a coach that actually knows how to coach and can actually do something with a quarterback who actually knows how to do something. Like, and then we're going to take the cap hit next year. We're going to have more room. We won't be paying Russell Wilson, so we're going to get even more pieces. We're going to have some interesting, we won't have to worry about a quarterback in the draft or free agency. Like, dude, this team, like, Broncos are just getting better now that we got rid of him. You're like, so all the Steelers fans in my comments saying, thanks for paying us check and something like that, like that's an own. You're welcome. You are absolutely welcome. And it's so funny talking so confident like that, like it's your check or something. Like that's so cringe.
Incomplete.
Another deep ball to Pickens, incomplete.
Underwhelming end to an underwhelming.
No, that was not underwhelming. That was exactly what I needed. I wouldn't have been yapping so much if I had to realize that was the end. Look at that score against an actually good defense. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I spend every other week saying that these are the Kansas City cheats, the Kansas City refs, so, like, to be fair, right, I didn't expect them to win this game anyway, but for all the people saying Russ is going to transform, like, he makes them actual Super Bowl contenders, you're not even going to get past the AFC Championship if you make it there because of play like that. So all these people that, like, again, like, last season, saying, like, Russ is the one that got you guys to beat the Chiefs, like that was his doing. Well, okay, you take an arguably better built-out team on offense, defense, and special teams. What did you do with it? Right? So if Russ is the powerhouse, if he's the one that takes the credit for all this stuff, it's like nobody actually wants to blame him. They will blame the O-line, they will blame the receivers, they will blame the coaching, the offensive coordinator, special teams, defense, everybody. Do not blame Russell Wilson. That's it. Like, that's what these people do. This is a great game for the Chiefs because they exposed this non-existent quarterback. He's going to retire sad, like Kirk Cousins possibly is. I don't know if y'all heard that news or not. He is taking the year off next year. to consider retirement. Really sad to see. Russell Wilson honestly should do the same. I don't know if they re-sign him. That's going to be real bad. Because the last thing that you want to do, and this is the last bit about the Steelers that I'm going to yap about before I shut up and actually talk about the game and the Chiefs. I've been saying it. If you actually have to sit through a full season, like an actual full season of him playing like that, oh boy, like if you don't have Justin Fields to take out the early competition and actually like play half the season, and then all like, a lot of Steelers fans were saying like, oh, we have schedule hell, that's why we're struggling right now. No, you have a normal schedule. You got so lucky with Russell Wilson's early games, like just shit defenses. You go up against the Giants, the Jets, y'all were hyping yourselves up over mediocrity, not realizing like we're going to get against the worst defenses right now. None of you stopped for 1 second to actually think about it. And then you go against the Eagles, and then you have a rematch with the Ravens. Still not a good defense because their passing defense is so awful, but they made you look like shit. The worst passing defense in the league has Russell Wilson throwing interceptions constantly. And you lose to the Browns also. And you have a game like this. Like, dude, what good defense have you won against? Which one? Point to it, because I don't see it. And then you have the Bengals next. Again, a garbage defense. So it's like you're gonna, if you win that one again, that's still, if anything, that drives the point home that he can't handle good defenses. So tell me again, one more time, how he has transformed the offense. I don't see any transformation happening here. I don't see anything. I literally didn't see anything. There were hardly any Steelers drives. I wonder why that is. The only time I saw anything was interceptions, fumbles, and sacks. This is exactly what I said was going to happen. So yeah, great game by the Chiefs. Like I said, I love seeing Kelsey in the limited capacity. I love the simple plays. Just getting the ball out to him in an emergency, like he's right there just sitting. Right, I think it's very, very clear how getting older is affecting his play. You saw it last season. Everyone was speculating that he was going to retire. I think it has to be this season. But Chiefs fans, you know better than I do. So let me know in the comments down below. Again, the rest of the receiving core is like crazy right now. And it's only up from here. You got Hollywood, you got Worthy. Like, it's just so fun to watch these guys develop. Again, I've been pissed at the Bills all season for letting them take Xavier Worthy, because I knew that was going to be bad. I've been saying it since preseason. It's going to be their next Tyreek Hill. So far, I mean, he's been playing great, so. But, you know, like, just time moving on from Kelsey if he retires. Like, them building out that receiving core is cool to watch, so. Yeah, great game. Very happy with that final score. Chiefs, thank you for exposing these motherfuckers once again, bro. Oh my god, dude. So good to watch. So it makes me feel so good. Chiefs fans, let me know how you're feeling down in the comments below. You can leave your thoughts on the play, the state of the team, and you know, just the way these games are going for you. Like drop your thoughts down in the comments. Sound off.